Vedanta says awareness is eternal, that it has no beginning and no end, that it was never born and will never die. It simply is, silently watching all of life unfold. It sees your childhood, your fears, your joy, your dreams. It was there before you were born, and it will remain long after this body is gone. But then comes a very natural question. If awareness is really eternal, then why don't I remember anything before birth? It's a fair question. We feel that if something truly happened to us, we should remember it. And if we don't, we start thinking, maybe it never happened at all. But there's a mistake in this way of thinking. We are mixing up memory with awareness. Memory belongs to the mind. Awareness doesn't. Memory is like a function. It records things, stores them, organizes them. But awareness is not recording anything. Awareness is just present. It is the open space in which all experiences come and go. It doesn't collect, it only witnesses. Think about it like this. Every night you dream. In those dreams, you live out scenes that feel real. You laugh, you cry, you run, you fall. But when you wake up, what do you remember? Usually nothing. Or just small fragments. But does that mean you weren't there in the dream? Of course not. You were aware the entire time. The experience happened. It just didn't get stored in your waking memory. Same with past lives. The awareness that saw those lives is still here. But this body is new, this brain is new, so the memory is new. Memory depends on the mind. Awareness does not. But let's go one level deeper. Why do you even want to remember past lives? Really think about that. Who wants to remember? It's not awareness, it's the mind. The mind wants to understand. It wants to connect the dots. It wants to create a continuous story because that makes it feel safe and in control. But why is the mind so obsessed with making a story? Because the mind believes in time. Time is the lens through which the mind sees everything. Past, present, future. That whole structure exists only for the mind. Awareness has no use for it. Awareness is beyond time. It doesn't live in a timeline. It simply watches what is. The mind creates the idea of before and after. Awareness is just here. And because the mind is stuck inside time, it tries to make sense of the present by remembering the past. But awareness doesn't need to make sense of anything. It just shines quietly. It doesn't need a story. It doesn't need to remember. It doesn't even need to know. That's why the question, why don't I remember before birth, doesn't really come from you. It comes from the mind. And the deeper truth is, you are not the mind. You are the awareness itself. The one that sees the mind. The one that watches the rise and fall of thoughts, memories, and even identities. And when you begin to see that clearly, something changes. You stop needing to remember. You stop needing a story. You stop chasing the past or worrying about the future. This is what liberation truly means. Freedom from the mind's need to organize, explain, and control your existence. Liberation is not about discovering who you were in a past life. It's about realizing what you are right now in this very moment. Something timeless, peaceful, complete. So don't be in a hurry to remember the past. Instead, become still. Watch the mind's need to remember. Watch its obsession with time. And gently, silently, begin to notice the awareness behind it all. That awareness has no past. It has no future. It just is. And that is what you truly are.